night I passed out drunk, woke up in the morning still tipsy, off the coke and that rum. Oh, you know how the mix be. I might sleep in all day, I might party all night, might not see the sun until the sunrise. Women, liquor, brew, wake up every morning to weed. Women, liquor, brew, wake up every morning to weed. Women, liquor, brew, wake up every morning to weed. Women, liquor, brew, wake up every morning to. If I mix the coke with the hand, then you know that I'm getting bent. If I light it up, nigga, then you know a nigga getting lit. I ain't tripping on a nigga chick, cause she ain't better than the one I'm with. Getting money, nigga, street smart, cause I hustle till I'm dumb rich. Women, liquor, brew, wake up every morning to weed. Women, liquor, brew, wake up every morning to weed. Women, liquor, brew, wake up every morning to weed. Women, liquor, brew, wake up every morning to. Last night I passed out drunk, woke up in the morning still tipsy, off the coke and that rum. Oh, you know how the mix be. I might sleep in all day, I might party all night, might not see the sun until the sunrise. Women, liquor, brew, wake up every morning to weed. Women, liquor, brew, wake up every morning to weed. Women, liquor, brew, wake up every morning to weed. Women, liquor, brew, wake up every morning to weed. Women, liquor, brew, wake up every morning to weed. Women, liquor, brew, wake up every morning to weed. Women, liquor, brew, wake up every morning to weed. Women, liquor, brew, wake up every morning to.
Rock and roll again. Rock and roll again. Rock and roll again. Rock and roll again. Rock and roll.
I think I'm slick Rick. I think I'm slick Rick. I think I'm slick Rick. Spending all this money, all this gold around my damn neck. I think I'm slick Rick. I think I'm slick Rick. I think I'm slick Rick. Spending all this money, all this gold around my damn neck.
I think I'm slick Rick, stay Dougie fresh. Make girls get undressed, I must confess. Got two loves, that's money and sex. But love's gonna get you like KRS. Turn up, get dumb, go special ed. Stay burning up that high grade med. Out the vape, catching vapors like Bismarcky. And I feel like a king, run DMC.
I think I'm slick Rick. I think I'm slick Rick. I think I'm slick Rick. Spending all this money, all this gold around my damn neck. I think I'm slick Rick. I think I'm slick Rick. I think I'm slick Rick. Spending all this money, all this gold around my damn neck.
I think I'm slick Rick. Got a bunch of gold around my damn neck.
Yeah.
A cutting dope on the record like Jazzy Jeff. Spending money steady, busting down them checks. Like Rakim in this Kim, I'm nominating every beat for president. Always on the go, no sleep, no rest. I'm on a journey on a tribe called Quest. Yeah, I think I'm slick Rick. I think I'm slick Rick. I think I'm slick Rick. Spending all this money, all this gold around my damn neck. I think I'm slick Rick. I think I'm slick Rick. I think I'm slick Rick. Spending all this money, all this gold around my damn neck. This morning I woke up feeling like I'm slick Rick. I don't give up, I'm Dougie, fresh on all you, fresh on all you. This morning I woke up feeling like I'm slick Rick. I don't give up, I'm Dougie, fresh on all you, fresh on all you. I think I'm slick Rick, and I stay Dougie fresh. Mind in the gutter, sewer like DOS effects, chain so heavy. Might snap a neck, got a problem with it, then say that with your chest. With an attitude before Ice Cube left. Grew up like a gang star and did it just to get a rep. Public enemy, #1 usual suspect. You can ask Chuck D, Betty tell you don't trust it. Every day I'm hustling, P2P. And homie, you a customer, EPMD. Just a boy in the hood like Eazy-E. Still I bang with the click, done Eazy-E. I think I'm slick Rick. I think I'm slick Rick. I think I'm slick Rick. Spending all this money, all this gold around my damn neck. I think I'm slick Rick. I think I'm slick Rick. I think I'm slick Rick. Spending all this money, all this gold around my damn neck.
Welcome to the Sixth Sense Foundation.
Yeah. What's up? Dungeon up, sex, rock the drugs, that's what's up. Chicks around me with the rock nuts, dude, I'm playing nuts. I ain't famous, but wait till you get to know me. Better have your girl trying to get to know me. Better have your girl trying to come around me. You can ask her if I'm naughty, but she tell you told me. Homie, the pop like Maury, I can't help it, dude, the girls adore me. Tell your girl we can go play. I have her somewhere zoned down on some cold play. Cause I'm something like a rock star. Heavy metal like a stockyard. I'm turning up in a rock star. Cause every stage that I walk on, they tell me to rock on. Get gnarly, get gnarly, go crazy, go crazy, get gnarly, get gnarly, go crazy, get crazy, get gnarly, go crazy, get gnarly, go crazy, get awesome, get awesome, get awesome, get awesome. See, it's no thing to bust. I hit up into a bus. Scandalous, partying with random sluts, and they ain't understanding us. They just wanna dance for us. Yeah, I'm bad luck. I'm a certified nut. Cause I keep a thing in the cut. Plus a couple goons that I hang in the cut, in the ground, in the cup. Got me humping on this bitch like a hound on a mutt. Tell me, is you with it or what's up? Cause that loser that you really looking sick. I'm the #1 hit. Side street kid, the avenue kid. I rock like this. Get gnarly, get gnarly, go crazy, go crazy, get gnarly, get gnarly, go crazy, go crazy, get gnarly, go crazy, get gnarly, go crazy, get awesome, get awesome, get awesome, get awesome, get gnarly, go crazy, get gnarly, go crazy, get gnarly, go crazy, get gnarly, go crazy, get awesome, get awesome, get awesome, get awesome. I'm radical, party type, way cool, party type, like it when they get dirty, love it more gnarly. Come on, baby, get high, get gnarly, get gnarly. Go crazy, get crazy, get gnarly, get gnarly. Go crazy, get crazy, get gnarly. Go crazy, get gnarly. Go crazy, get awesome, get awesome, get awesome, get awesome, get gnarly, get gnarly. Go crazy, get crazy, get gnarly, get gnarly. Go crazy, get crazy, get gnarly. Go crazy, get gnarly. Go crazy, get awesome, get awesome, get awesome, get awesome. I can't take this.
Yeah, for real. You better jump on it. You better jump on it first.
Nah, I ain't jumping on it because it's too many sensitive butts in the world,
It
and I
is.
just, they would stone me everywhere I
Yeah,
go. So
yeah.
I'll pass on that one. I'll just keep doing it in the house.
It'd be Christian groups you ain't never heard of outside your concerts.
They definitely be twerking in church, especially. Look,
I seen it
especially
all.
looking at
They got gangster rap for Jesus. Why you can't twerk for Jesus?
that part. Now I didn't know that they had gangster rap for Jesus.
Man, I done seen shit gang banging for Christ and shit like that. Man,
You
stop
play
playing.
too much. You play too much. You made that shit up. You an asshole. I cannot with you right now. I can't.
I bet you if you Google it, you gonna find it, man. That shit gonna say gang banging for Christ.
You a fucking ass, Joe.
It'll be
That
some
was
gangsters
so
out there gonna be throwing up their hood like.
Yeah. I'm done. Hey, kid. I'm done. I'm done, man. Look, one like this.
Yeah, gang banging for Christ. I'm telling you, watch. It's gonna be some. Look it up. Somebody Google that right now, man. I'm telling you, it's gonna come up.
Steve Church is a gangbanging church. Drew, you so stupid. Nah, Nanny Helen Barrows is the hood. So you saying it? He's so stupid. He said it's a gangbang church right off of Division Avenue in D.C.
See, you see what I mean? It's a bunch of gangster Christians. They all wear crosses.
I mean, shit. If that's the case, I was like, I'm not a Christian, but I'm definitely. My girlfriend called me a thug nerd.
Damn.
Because I read all day long, but I will throw a book at you in a fucking heartbeat.
Yeah.
Let you come with some stupid shit.
I guess that
But
is a
no,
thug nerd.
The industry has
book
what
thug.
pew you claim. I cannot stand him. He said, "What pew you claim, nigga?"
Book-
I hate you, Andrew. I cannot stand you right now. Y'all is so stupid.
Oh man, the third pew gangster Crips. Man, stop. We gonna get in trouble, man. They gonna flag us for hate speech.
Oh God, please don't.
Oh man, gang banging Christians.
What I was fixing to say?
I mean, they do call themselves
know.
gangster disciples. Did that qualify?
No.
Oh. But yeah.
No.
So Whitney Houston was found in the church.
She's a gangster.
Exactly. That was my point.
You definitely from 751. Oh my God. I ain't heard 751 in forever, Andrew.
Yeah.
That's so deep. So what are we talking about? Are we still talking about industry stuff, or are we talking about Jesus pimps?
I got sidetracked when you started talking about Jesus pimps. I don't even know. I don't even remember what we was talking about. I got lost. You said they be pimping Jesus coming. Okay. Yeah. We was on to something. We was on to something before that. I got totally lost in that.
It's
All right,
okay.
so you were saying how men used to be real back then and come
Mhm.
at you and say what it was because we was talking about DMX. We went way off
We got
track.
all the way turned around. We really did.
Yeah, for real.
Um, yeah, I was saying that, and I was just saying how, um, even him, even in his forwardness and being direct, it was still respectful. Like, we grown, you're an adult, and I would much rather you give me the first right of a refusal before you start pursuing me on some heavy shit. So, but the way that women are is because of the industry. How about that for irony? You know what I'm saying? It's like people keep trying to act like rap music and lyrics don't have an influence on people, and it does. It definitely does. Like, I mean, you literally your serotonin levels change, your oxytocin levels change, all from music.
Yeah, definitely.
So, if I am I used to hear certain songs that would make me feel like I want to do this or do that or whatever the case may be. So I'm just saying that to say, like, the women the women being thoughts
Mm-hmm.
and the men being real gay acting, and I don't know what to call it. It's just gay to me.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me. And I gotta blow my nose, and I want to do it off camera. Um, was that off camera?
Oh yeah, you definitely back in Georgia.
And so,
That's that pollen.
yeah, it's like capping is a culture now, unfortunately. So
Boy.
everybody caps, and everybody do whatever the fuck they do in that space. So it makes it very easy for people to wear double mask and triple mask and lead 2 and 3 and 4 lives because everything is a fucking smoke screen, and the smoke never clears. So it's just a big haze of bullshitters and wannabes, and because everybody that's really doing it and doing it, like, it's, you don't go through those type of complications. You can weed out people real easy right now, which I love. But I mean, because I'm a real one. Real don't just recognize real. Real recognize fake too. So it's
Facts.
very easy for me to sidebar them. Um, but it's still annoying. Like, I'm a people person who hate people. I don't like people because of how people are right now. Like, and I really need for the narrative to change for my daughter and her peer group and all the rest of these little girls. Like, I really, if it's not music, then it's the reality shows. Like, we are in a really fucked up space right now in terms of the entertainment industry dictating our socialism and our culture.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of that is predicated or has a lot to do with how men have really just butchered the integrity within the industry by
Mm.
doing unrighteous business, by all these indecent proposals. And it's like, you cannot fuck everybody that come in your office. You shouldn't even want to. And if it's somebody that you can make a whole bunch of money with, why are you trying to berate this person with sex? Like, and they don't even fucking want you. But still, you understand. And I've had to play those type of games before, where I massaged his ego or let him down easy because I didn't want to get kicked out right then and there.
Yeah. Well,
And I knew
you've. I want to say maybe I could tell
Hey,
you've reached a
mother.
new level.
Okay.
I remember back in the day, you was a savage. You was ruthless.
The way you said that so matter of
You was
factly.
ruthless. You was
Oh
little. You was
God.
Easy ECO. Ruthless Records.
I cannot stand you right now.
See, I know you. I could say stuff like that. I know. I remember.
Facts.
But yeah.
Well, look, thankful that I goddamn polished the shit off, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Cause
yeah. I mean, it's cool. That's better for everybody else, you know. You know what I mean? You let people live a little bit.
you so stupid. You real stupid. Nah, my sister made me like that though. Nene is a Leo in every sense of the word. So she's a big sister and a Leo, and no sucker shit was allowed ever though.
Mm.
Ever. And so I'm the youngest of my family. So I'm seeing her boss around my other older sister, my two older brothers, like giving them the business. Yeah, so I was getting lessons every time I turned my head. But you had to have a backbone. You were not allowed to be afraid of anything.
Hmm.
You were not allowed to be afraid. So when I got into the industry and I saw how people were moving, especially coming from a place like DC, like coming from DC, hey Joelle, coming from a place like DC, you learn how to take up for yourself really quickly. You know what I'm saying? Like you learn that shit, and DC is a shit or get off the pot type of place, and so I learned how to see who was fake and who was not fake in the industry very early. So it helped me maneuver. It helped me navigate how I wanted to be around and deal with certain people. And I'm very thankful for that because I always knew where the fuck the exercise was. Like, I clocked that walking in the door. For any situation, if something was going to pop off physically or if it was going to turn uncomfortable, just ethically, in business. And it's like, okay, yeah, I go that way. There's the exit.
Okay.
So I never tripped off of shit. Go ahead.
So let me ask you this. With all of that being said, who do you feel was some of like the best examples of like people that you worked with, like where it just went smooth and business was done, y'all made great music, or you know what I mean, like can you give us like an example of one of those times?
Yeah. Gerald Leveret, the late Gerald Leveret.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace. I just like how y'all would call me to the studio, and like that was, like I said, like I got known for being able to like just go in. So people will call, hey, you want to do this? Can you sing to this? Can you rap to this? Whatever.
Uh-huh.
And so a couple of producers found out about me. Gerald Leveret had never even heard me yet.
Uh-huh.
It was word of mouth. It was word of mouth, and it was his first solo album, Thinking About It. And I co-wrote on that song, and rapped on a remix, and but like the way that he reached out to me, he had his people send me an email with the itinerary of not just my plane, but what time I was gonna be in the studio, what time my car service was picking me up, what time, like, I mean, just completely laid
Just
out.
straight
It was
professional.
extremely professional, very overwhelming in a good way, and everything went just like it was slated, and I finished a little early, and ended up going to his show with what's them two guys he used to sing with
I don't have
Tyrese and the other boy, my body all over your key sweat.
I don't remember what they
My
was called. What was his
me
name?
neither, but it was all their initials, like TLG or some shit like that.
It was.
But
Yeah.
yeah, and
Yeah.
they so yeah, went to that. But I've had a few other experiences like that. Another Walt Cusick, who is my buddy, former business partner, he is very professional like that as well. Extremely put together. Everything is being emailed to you. Everything is everything is just on the up and up. And so when you have those type of experiences, it makes you look for more of them. Like, you kind of don't want to, it's like you almost try to spoon feed people, like, okay, look, this is how you do it. This is how, and and you just desire those experiences. I get really annoyed when people are unprepared and unorganized when I come to work. Like, a lot of my girlfriends would, when I used to work with OutKast, they would come to the studio with me, or because they wanted to see them, and I got it, and I would let them come sometimes. But when it got to a point where it seemed too groupie-ish, bye. I'll holler at y'all bitches later, because what you not about to do is that. Like, I take my craft very seriously. For some people, it's probably too seriously, because I'm super jokey and playful. You know how I am. You know my personality. But when it comes to work, I'm like, okay, let's go. Put them out. I got to take her clothes off. Like, you understand? Like, let's go.
Right. Let's make it happen.
Like,
Let's go.
it's the fucking work. And after the work is done, then we can kiki and get back to, all the extras again. But
Right.
I'm very much, my work ethic is something that is a playbook page that somebody need to snatch, because it goes down. And that's one of the things I love about myself too, my work ethic. Like, I do pre-production at home, so when I come to the studio, I am ready and super ready, to the point, like, I recorded 5 songs in one day before. So I'm talking about full songs. So ad libs, all that shit. Yeah, it be that type of level sometimes. So, but it's easier to do, because the way that I work is the same way that Gerald Leveret. Like, he's who put me on to being that organized with myself. And so I started doing that from there, and then I just tried to force it on everybody else that I work with. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't.
Got you. So with this new project, like, what? First off, what inspired you to, like, say, okay, I'm ready to come, like, now? Like, what? You know what I mean? Like, after the ups and downs and everything, and especially with, like you was saying, the way women are perceived, like like they already try to make it difficult for new artists. They try to make it really difficult for women to be artists after, like, when they're not 19 anymore. You know what I mean? Like, then they start talking about, oh, she's this, she's that, and all this stuff, all these different snares. What made you say, you know, fuck it, this is me, I'm doing this now?
Great question. um, I don't think I said it. I think it said it to me.
Mm-hmm.
I think time said, "You up, boo." Like, seriously, because I can't go in my head and say, I just knew that when I got that inclination, when I got that feeling, I agreed with it. Like, it was like, yeah, it is time. Yeah, I am ready. Yeah, I do. And I've suffered a lot from like a perfectionist complex, like whatever the fuck that means. Like, it gotta be like this. I gotta have this before this, and then this, and then that's fucked me up more times than not in several different areas of life. But I'm an empty nester, and so I had time. My daughter graduated last year,
Mm-hmm.
so and she moved out, and so I had time to only think about me, really, like focus on me, think about me, um, live by myself. This is my first time living by myself because I've been a mom since I was a teenager. So, um, it was. Hold on, this is better. Go ahead. Um, it was a combination of all those different things I just said. Coupled with the fact that I'm dope as fuck. And once I started really reappreciating my dopeness, it was like, yeah, we doing this, baby girl. Because I have so much material that deserved to have a life, for lack of a better term. It's like, yeah, no, you didn't, this is your toil. This is your blood, sweat, and tears right here. So give it, put some respect on its name, type of shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's just, I got tired of, how about this? It's like a spring cleaning. What's happening?
But you gotta flip your camera around on the Instagram.
Okay. So it was like a spring cleaning of my creations.
Mm-hmm.
And so just imagine doing a spring cleaning of your closet, and you got all your vintage clothes, and then you got your new clothes, and it's like, okay, am I gonna throw this away, or am I? So it was kind of like that, like, yeah, I'm finna wear all this shit. Like, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
we're putting it out. I'm not throwing this away. So that's the analogy I would give it. And just me being single, and being in this space, I think it's a beautiful time to put this album out. I think it's perfect timing. And I think it's more timing. I think the timing is more perfect now than it ever was. And I'm much more seasoned than I was, meaning older. Like, during those other artist times. So, I mean, we spoke about that earlier, like, just with time and women and age and aging. But that ain't my story. Like, I'm not aging. And I feel like I'm about 19 myself, to be quite honest with you. Like, I got a lot of energy, a whole bunch of it. And it trips me out because I don't know where the fuck it's coming from. But I can do cartwheels and shit. Like, I have a whole bunch of energy that just is here and it's ready to be expressed and ready to be shared and all of that type of stuff. So I'm excited. This project I thought it was going to be an EP, but it's definitely a full album. It's so deep because it is an ode to Prince, my very first musical love, the person who snatched my whole soul and heart and made me love him like I knew him because of his music.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely Prince. Prince was that guy. So
Prince is definitely
how many songs is on there?
12. Well, actually it's really 10. But I have 2 interludes. So it's 12 selections on the project total.
Okay. Nice. Maybe hopefully I was talking about this earlier on the podcast. I was saying I think I want to do like have a backyard concert series, like just kind of an intimate thing, like 30 to 50 people in the backyard. It's
That'd be
outdoor,
nice.
spaced out. It'll be, COVID safe. You know what I mean? And
Fuck COVID.
I could bring the. I mean, you know how it go. They say if it's outdoors and blah blah blah, safer. So anyway, it'll fit that criteria, and bring out the turntables, the speakers, the microphones, blah blah blah. We could have backyard
I
concerts.
think that'd be real dope.
You know what I mean? And probably live
Like
stream it.
a bonfire boogie.
Yeah, I was thinking about doing the bonfire back there and live stream it. I think that'd be hot.
I think it would be too, and I think you should do it right now.
Yep. So yeah, crank that up. I'm gonna get you on the stage or something. See if you do a couple songs for us.
1990 Chubb Rock jumps upon the
Sing with the main and the green with the crafted to be pornographic. Yeah, that's what's up. So when is it coming out?
It is coming out in May. I was gonna wait until June for my birthday, but I'm like, nah, fuck that. I'm ready. I actually want to drop it right now. Oh, it's a visual album. It will be a video to every last song. Also, it's a complimentary album. It's free. It's a complimentary compilation.
Nice.
And I decided to do that for a few different reasons. But, when I first was 15 in the early 90s and wanting to do this shit when I was doing it with my brother, and I was like, I want to do an album singing and an album rapping. He was like, you can't do that. You got to choose. Why the fuck I got to choose? I can do both of them. So why do I have to choose? I couldn't understand that. And I wanted to do videos to every song. Are you crazy? Nobody does a video to every song.
To every song, right.
Beyonce with a fucking visual album. And here come Nicki Minaj rapping and singing. Like, when I tell you I have had depression moments because of shit that I did not do, listening to other people or not listening properly to myself.
Yeah.
Like Jay said,
to me, I want to say, like, Bobby Brown was the first person I paid attention to that was like a singer that could rap on the track. But after that,
I wouldn't even him.
Because he rapped on everything, like his album.
No, he did, and I didn't even realize that.
Yeah, but he was dope. That's what made him so dope, was that he could blend them so well. You know what I mean? But to me, I think that Lauryn Hill was the first, like, in a modern hip hop sense, kinda.
Absolutely, she was.
She killed it. Like when I heard that album, I was mind blown. Like I didn't realize it could be blended together that way
So
so
well.
well. Like it was dope. So yeah, I definitely feel you on that. And now to see that turn into what it is, which is the Nicki Minaj's and the, you know what I mean? Like it's, and plus, I mean, really, auto tune itself is kind of like a blending of the
You said
same.
auto tune?
Yeah, like the auto tune raps, like it's kind of like a blending of a crooning style and rap. You know what I mean?
Okay, I would agree.
Like it's, I think it's still a result of that blending. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah. So that's dope. So you dropping it in May, 12 songs, visual album, and what's it called?
Oh, I don't want to tell you yet.
Okay, okay, that's cool. That's cool. I was just asking. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because I don't want nobody to try to take my fucking name.
Yeah,
That'd
you
be so
got
mad.
to you got to protect it definitely.
No, it's trademark, but I still don't want nobody to try to use it.
Hmm.
I mean, it's not trademarked; it's copyrighted.
Right. Plus, this is time stamped, so you know.
Oh, that part.
Hmm.
But yeah, no. Okay, so then I'll say it. It's entitled "Amusement."
Nice.
Amusement.
Hmm.
Amusement.
Mint. Dope. Dope. Dope.
I'm meant for
Amusement.
y'all. I was meant for y'all. Whether y'all wanted or not, I was meant for y'all.
Hmm.
Like,
That sounds like.
that's another thing too. Knowing when you are chosen or when you are called, like that is a personal, spiritual responsibility.
Hmm.
And I twerk for Jesus, but I don't make Jesus music. So my music is not saving souls,
Hmm.
but it's definitely inspiring souls,
Hmm.
which I think is a little bit better than saving them. um, because when you inspire people, you inspire them to create. In the Bible, when it says, be fruitful and multiply, it did not mean go and hump the world and have a bunch of fucking babies. What it meant was share your gifts, share who you are, make many use. That's the only way you can replicate, is by giving a part of you, dropping seeds so people can grow from it. That's how you
That
multiply.
was deep. I like that. I
You
like that
feel
right there. That was, I've never heard anyone say it like that, but that's facts. I can agree with that. Definitely.
me? Yeah.
So I just wanna in wrapping up, because we've been on now for a good 3 hours, so I'm gonna have to
Okay.
I'm gonna have to chop this down to a couple parts, probably a part one, part two, or something like that. But
That works out.
but that's dope. I love the topics we covered.
Me too.
I like, a lot of stuff. It's dope. I think that we gave people a lot to go back and think about and investigate in, because you always hear people act like being a celebrity or a star or artist or something is like the greatest thing in the world, and it's some kind of like alternate reality of greatness or something. I don't know what it is, but it's to hear somebody just put it flat out like, nah, it's not what you think. This is work, and people are snakes and shady. You gotta watch yourself, and you can't be out here playing. Like that's real shit. You know what I mean? And
Absolutely.
I
And
appreciate you
and
coming on saying
and I'd like to leave um just some last few words to all the women who are in the industry at whatever level, who may see this, like, you don't have to compromise who you are in any form. If it's something that you want to experience, then let that be the reason. But you don't have to lay down for people to get where you want to be, or get a space, get your foot in the door. And it's, how can I say, I want to really put this properly, because I'm not somebody in the industry that outsiders know. I'm somebody in the industry that industry people know, because I work with so many people and I got plaques in my name and all of that other shit. But so I'm saying that to the other artists who I'm speaking to right now, they who might be like, well, we don't know you when you ain't out here. I am, mommy, and I have been for quite some time. And the reason you haven't heard a lot is because I know how to move in a room full of sharks. So it's like, know what you want out of it, and just keep your integrity, because we have too many young girls and young women watching our lead. And so it's just real important that you keep God first and you keep your integrity. That's what I would say.
Definitely. That's words of wisdom. So
I appreciate you having me on.
nah, this
Man,
is dope. I appreciate you coming on here. You know what I mean? This is dope. Like, this is what I was looking for when I said I want to do the show. I want to have these kinds of conversations and just, you know what I mean, give you a chance to express yourself, how you feel and what you've been through, your experiences, share them with us, as well as give us and my audience a chance to, like, learn from you and find these things out. So that's
absolutely
dope. That's dope. I appreciate
Think now,
that.
not later.
Think new.
Think new, not old.
Not old. Yeah, that definitely. So yeah, that's what it is. It's Think New, Side Street Kid, Echo the Goddess. Definitely thank you for coming on here. And until next time, and y'all follow us too, man, like on social media, and I'm gonna be uploading all of these videos onto my
And
my
I am
YouTube
Echo
page.
without a H. ECO the Goddess.
ECO the Goddess, and I'm Side Street Kid, hashtag the effing, and find me on YouTube, Side Street Music Group, and the show is Think New. We out.
And we out. Thank you.
Dope.
End it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Share it. Yeah. Hold on. Oh, so okay. So at the end of it, they let you see who viewed it.
Oh, for real? Let's see. I'm about to play some Take Us Out music. See what I can find.
Oh, you got some Take Us Out music? That's cute.
How about this one? Lean On by Side Street Kid, Big Vision, and Rico Wade.
Come on.
I know at times it seems weird. Maybe I can be someone you can lean on while you live in fear. Maybe I can be someone
Who is it?
Everything is what it's supposed to be. Life at the speed of technology. The future gon' be what you want it to be. I'll be right back momentarily. Get set, ready, here we go again. I woke up this morning with a cold chagrin. Caught up in a pickle like a kosher deal. Trying to make sense out of crazy world. It's just another day full of spins and twirls. Partying shit with friends and girls. The scene was so thick like Georgia girls. Reset kid, let's shock the world. So hey, young world, it's me, my friend. Side street kid, the Avenue kid. How you doing? I'm the new shit. Ain't nobody fucking with this.
I know at times it seems weird.
I fuck with this. I fuck with this. Why I ain't never heard this?
I don't know. It's on YouTube. I'm just playing stuff off my YouTube.
In the summer, oh it's cold. In the winter, when it's hot. In the summer, oh it's cold. In the winter, when it's hot. In the summer, oh it's cold. In the winter, when it's hot. In the summer, oh it's cold. In the winter.
You see me right? I look like I'm for play. I look like a cat. That don't mean what he say. I don't blab.
Your brother. That's your brother.
Good in the kitchen, better in the bed. Vision what I call mine. Fuck what he call it.
I don't know. You know, me and Vision got all kind of cuts. We got songs.
Let your fears go. Let your hair down. Let yourself go. Don't be scared.
He's one of my favorite, like he's one of my favorites.
Yeah, definitely. V is ill.
Baby, I can be someone you can lean on. Why you living
I just like get him to. Oh, you know what we didn't talk about?
What? We still live?
Writing music. Like the writing of music. Like women really create this shit because like even though I'm a writer for myself and others, I'm not against, like I would let my brother write something for me. Because he's just that ill and he knows me. He would be able to channel me.
Yeah. Yeah, he'd be able to do it too.
Like it's like, and I think when it comes to
troublesome soul, body covered in gold. The flow is Eureka. Smoke more than I need to give me a reason. Don't give me the beast. And you get that chef, I'll be your green like a vegan. I'm black and I'm proud on James Brown. Just thinking out loud like Ed Sheeran. No hero, just me. So I talk soup like me so and back it up like freak. So leave me be or things blow. I'll give the pinnacle, mini go brag about selling dope, none of them meaningful. All that they seem to do is sell a drum or two. I'm just a fool. I'm just a fool. I'm just a fool. I'm just a fool. Writing these songs ain't righting my wrongs, bearing my soul every word that I'm speaking. Give me a reason, balling all week, not just for the week. And now when I smoke so foul, the aroma so strong that it's constantly breathing. Headed to the top, ain't nothing that can stop, but the bottom is where I begin. We can pretend we ain't seeing who's that in my window peeking, peeping in on all my secrets. Who's that round that corner creeping, thinking they gon' catch me sleeping, but they'll never catch me though. It's the F and ain't no question, no.